I recently saw somebody say, if you can't afford a good one, then you can't afford a bad one. To which I say, bull! It's Talk About It Tuesday, and that's our subject today. It's a little different one, but I thought we'd be out here in the beautiful blue wild and have our Talk About It Tuesday episode. So stick around. I'm Mike, and you are watching My Car's Shop. At the time I built this car, I started on it 20 years ago, maybe. I paid almost nothing for it, and these cars were selling anywhere between $40,000 and $80,000. I could never have afforded it, nor would I have ever been willing to spend it. But I was willing to put in the time and do the work and make the car what I wanted it to be. And yeah, I do have quite a bit of time into it, but I don't have much money. There's about 10 grand sitting here in this car, and the car still brings a value between 30 and 40,000, even in today's market. So don't tell me that if you can't afford a good one, you can't afford a bad one. That's a line of crap, probably created by somebody who sells parts for cars. Yeah, Mike, but how much time do you have in that? My time's worth more than that. Well, I promise you, even if you were buying all the high dollar stuff, I did it all through fabrication. You'd still have probably a similar amount of time. I got about 1,000 hours into this car. I got the receipts and I kept track of my time. I'm not stupid. I do pay attention to that stuff. It's a matter of your priorities, as we said it before. And around here, it's always about why would I buy something if I could build it myself? And this is just one of many, so don't get me wrong. And I'm talking about one of many around here. I can go around to each of the cars. This one here, the Pro Street GTS, got about 10 grand in that and about 2,000 hours of my life because it was a Pro Street car. A lot more work involved in that. It's right over there in the garage. I've actually had it out this year. I just don't have time to get it out today. I did have the car evaluated, and it's worth about the same as an average non-numbers matching GTS. It is a GTS. I know the value of it. I don't have anywhere near its value into it. And I have the numbers, I have the receipts, and I kept track of my time because that's what I do. Now I can just hear somebody saying, well, improve it. Let me see all those numbers. And I have a word for you. Go pound sand. You ain't going to see it. I have it. I don't have to prove anything to you. If you want to see some examples, there's two completely transparent examples here on the channel. Look at the 39 Dodge Thunderstruck project. Laid out every penny on that one. And even more in detail is the 70 Challenger. Not only have I laid out every penny that I spent on that car, I've also shared every step of the process with you on building that thing from the time I brought it home with a crushed-in roof. So if you want accountability and you want to see the numbers, go look at those projects as examples. I've shared them clearly. I've shared them transparently to show you this is the way I do everything that I do. And I could have saved money on this one, but I decided to go through and buy all new chrome and almost all new stainless steel all the way around the car and stuff like that. Hey, what are you doing? Put those claws away. Silly girl. Yeah, that's the reality. So I could have probably shaved off a couple grand off of that car pretty easily. And I painted it myself. So there wasn't a lot of time or a lot of money into that. Here's the point. I could never afford any of these cars, not even one, much less all of them that I have. If I took that mindset that said, if I can't afford a bad one, I can't afford a good one. That, I don't know who had cranial rectal infusion when they came up with that idea. They're just not creative. Apparently, they're looking at it from the perspective of going paying top dollar for a piece of junk and then going to the catalog and buying everything new. Now, if you want to do that, that's fine. Maybe that mindset does apply for people who live that way, but that's not what MKS is all about. That's not what you're here for. We're here about something completely different. Why would we buy something when we have the skills, or we're developing the skills, or we're going to learn the skills to make it? Why would we buy something when we have the tools, or we're going to make the tools, or we're going to buy the tools to make it? That's what it's all about. It's not just about the hokey pokey. I don't know who you are, and I don't know where you come from, but I am equipped with a very specific set of skills. A set of skills to make me a nightmare for a project like this. So no matter where you go, I will find you, and I will rebuild you. I narrowly escaped. I get it. Not everybody has the skills. I didn't either until I got them. That's the showstopper there, isn't it? If you don't know how to do something, learn. One of the ways I learned was by doing jobs for other people and getting paid for it. Most of the skill I have, not all, but a lot of it came from doing projects for other people and getting paid to do those jobs and learning those skills. Well, I was doing it for somebody else. If you're going to learn something, why pay for it? Why not get paid for it? I was hoping to be driving this car this weekend, but I discovered that it has a brake problem that I need to take care of. It lost all its fluid. I know where the leak came from. No big deal, but I can't drive it. So we'll be working on this one real soon because I want to get this on the road. I was hoping to have it on the road this weekend, like I said, but I don't think that's going to happen unless a miracle happens Friday. I've been working on the Hemi truck. I've been sorting that out. I've made significant improvements on that thing. Not the problems that I thought they were, not the problems that I was led to believe. We're going to be back on Funda's truck. We're going to be on the Forsyth Duster. And of course, we're going to be back on the Stitches Challenger because that's what we do here at MKS. If you can't afford a good one, then you can't afford a bad one. I don't think so, Tim. If you're here on this channel, then you know that with a specific set of skills, you also can become a nightmare for the project that you choose to work on. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. As always, it's all about DIY. It's all about fabrication. It's all about doing things on the low buck, no buck. It's all about making stuff, not buying stuff. That's what it's all about. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you on the next one. And don't forget, because it's important. Rah!